playoffs, season 18 of the MML, and we have an amazing game for you tonight. It is the game between the Cardelf Devils, coached by Hawker, against his arch nemesis, Ran the Mad. Hashtag Four Horsemen, hashtag Plague Inc. rules. And this is a game I really wanted to obviously stream because these two have been going at it, both guaranteeing that they'll win, as we found out earlier in the week when Alma promised me, guaranteed me that his Dark Elves would win. I got suckered into believing him, and he got beat. But what's better than this game is my co-announcer to bring a more flavoured Hull flavour into the booth. It's the one and only Bezo. Good evening, Bezo.
What's up?
What's up? Bezo in the house. Now then, buddy, this should be a good game. These two love having a go at each other, don't they?
Yeah, punchy and agility. Let's smash some elves.
Yeah. Right, so we are going to have a look at the teams very quickly. And then we will go straight to the pitch, because I presume they'll be there in a moment. I have Terran Token said we are going to stream the game, but we will not have coaches in the chat with us because we want to talk about the game, and we can't really talk about the game if they're in the chat with us. So,
exactly.
if they want to come in and join us afterwards, that's not a problem. So anyway, let's have a look at the team then. So there's only 10 players for the Cardelf Devils. For people who don't know, Hawker is a massive player on the tabletop scene. I think he's got the top Wood Elf team in the top 20 or something. I think it's about 6 to be fair. Regarded by some as one of the best players in the world. So everyone's expecting probably the Cardelf Devils to win tonight. Although I will stress his main race is Wood Elves, but as is proven in the MML, he's quite good with these Dark Elves as well. Dark Elves have never won the Pro Championship before, so could Hawker be first one? What do you think of this team? He's saved 240k in the bank, so that means he's
he's got something in line, hasn't he? He's only got one Witch Elf. He's maybe found another Witch Elf to buy.
That's the rumour. That's the rumour I've been told.
First of all, why has this team got no injuries? What's going on?
Well, they've only got 10
sort
players.
Of group has he been in?
Well, this is the issue, isn't it? If you don't have kill teams, elves flourish. That's the bad thing. You know? If you had kill teams...
There's not even a little niggle or a movement down
there. Isn't.
There.
It's clean.
Full,
it's absolute, pure,
pick your own
clean.
Team.
Disgusting,
Blood
isn't it?
all over the shop. Agi all over the shop. Gross.
Yeah. It's a good team. It's a good team.
Gross.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
Alan Jones.
Alan
Jones, isn't he the guy who's saying, "We're walking in the air"? You know, the snowman thing.
I think he is, you know.
I think he is. So that's good.
Lady
Luck.
Cheeky little guard strength fireman in there.
Yeah.
Who's never might play a big part.
Gethel is going to get stat down today. Say that.
Yeah.
He's getting
he's
stat
gonna
down.
Get nutted. Yeah,
he is.
Get nutted, isn't he?
And Lady Luck. I don't like it when you call something with luck, because if you do, at the time you most need it, they give you bad luck. That's my theory.
Yeah. I had a Saurus called Don't Give a Look, and he was alright.
That's quite a nice name, though. I tell you, the one thing I really, really hate with this team, more than anything else, I despise it. And anyone who was...
Elves.
Well, no, not that really. The thing I really, really despise, and I'm just double checking before I make a fool of myself. 2 rerolls? Really? 2 rerolls?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You got to have 3.
Yeah.
And if he goes into overtime, you know.
Ooh. Here's a quick one. Is he going to buy a reroll before this game just to...
No.
To spice it up?
No, I don't think so. So he's got 1740. So he's but he's got 1810 because he'll have 70 for the extra learner. Now let's have a look at this ragtag Plague Inc. Now I've been told about 5,000 times now he lost 2 strength 5 pieces. So my hat goes out from that. And you know the issue when we looked at this thing before is the movement 3 on the beast. I don't like that, but what can you do? No. And number 8, mate. I hope I am a 4 horseman. But I'll be honest, if he died, I wouldn't weep a tear. I think it might be, someone put him out the misery. But again, what can he do? His players keep dying.
Yeah,
so
it's tough because he's got no cash either, so he's not going to be able to buy anyone end of this season. So
he's got
to keep him.
I know he was mentioning that he might, re-roll the team instead, but I don't know. We will see. Well, the other thing with Rand at the moment, we know the class act. Well, I know the class act what Hawker is, but in Rebel, what's the big PC league? What is the elite, like the Premiership of the football? He's doing really well, and he's won three of his knockout games, so he's in top form. So can he bring that back to the MML? We will see. Now then, I think we both predicted Hawk to win this, didn't we? When we did the review,
the first 5 or 6 turns are big in this one, I think.
The only thing worrying me for Hawker is the 2 rerolls. I'll be honest. But I'd say that about any team. I'll be honest. It's not just Hawker. It's unless that 11th player was the guy who died, who had leader. I don't know. I know why people do it because they save TV and all that sort of stuff. But the problem is if it gets busted, especially in the first half, you lose that reroll in the second half, and it's just a personal thing for me. But we'll go and see if they've gone a bit far. I'll rewind it, but hopefully I won't have to.
Yeah, well, it should be reached, shouldn't it? I don't think there's anybody in the chat anyway.
Don't think so. So I'll have a look. Watch me come on, there'll be some like 3 dead or something.
No, well, I had a look a second ago and I couldn't see the game. So.
Well, the game's on now, and I'm going into it now. So we will see.
Yep, man's loading up too.
Perfect. Haven't missed anything. Well, I say that it's playing catch up for me, but I'm looking behind the Nagel just to let you know. That's what he's decided for me.
Behind said Nagel, that sounds like a good plan.
The Lord Disease, he's the key player tonight for me. The Nagel warrior.
He's got to remove some players, yeah. I mean, it's rare to see a Nagel team without any guard in it, isn't it? I know he's missing a guard piece, but none of the other players don't have guard.
It depends how you play your guard, play Nagel, because like a lot of kill teams, I'm not saying this is a kill teams, I do people lose the knickers, is they go and kill his stuff and leave guard alone. But yeah, guard would have been nice, and the problem is the Dark Elves outguard them. What's embarrassing?
Yeah. That could be hard. It'd be hard to. Well, I won't be bothered about coming up against this team with lizards. Like, out-strengthen him. There's 1 claw piece, but yeah, a little bit more guard maybe.
I mean, I fancied the Dark Elves for this, but I think I said it was going to go to overtime. I think this could go either way. If they can get the attrition early and the receiving first as well, so they can remove a few players off the line of scrimmage. Yeah. They've got a big chance.
Let's not forget about disturbing presence. That could play a big part.
Yep.
If Rand positions his play as well, and
Yep.
I like Hawk always does this little offset D, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's. Oh, Plague Ink get the extra reroll. That's huge.
Sneaky reroll.
That is huge because if that had gone to Hawker,
let's get it on.
Yeah, and Fan Factor is with Plague Ink as well.
Yeah, first hit of the game, got to go to the big guy in it. Lord Disease, get in there.
I don't think he will. He'll go with the leader.
Do you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna have a little pop at that strength 4 guard lineman straight away.
Well, he's gonna have to bring his rotter across to get that. Oh, where's that? Oh, this isn't good.
Pushes. This is not what you need.
But again, I would have had the beast the other way around with that guy. So if he'd done the push, that is trust in the beast. That is trust, and he pays it.
He's got block.
And he's injured.
He's got block.
Look at that. Yeah. Great play for the Nagel.
Triple 3 dice with block. You go for it, don't you?
Well,
but he's not got any. He's not got any.
You said that, but my love for
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the old triple skulls happen.
Here we go then. If he can get rid of this strength 4 piece, that's all the guard gone. Is it worth a reroll? He gets it. Here we go.
Gets it.
Oh well, that was a bit crap, wasn't it? How was it?
Yeah,
that's it. That's it. But again, not bad. Not bad.
Get this ball secured. That's a lovely pesty, that. Movement 8, block, sure hands, dodge.
Yeah.
Love it.
Now, as long as he can pick this ball up, what should be going for now, as he does, and he gets a 6. Get that ball in a nice cage.
Love his aptly named new warrior as well. Please stop dying.
Yeah. I just realised, though...
It just indicates to me, kill it.
I just remembered, Rand could really trigger me in this game, because I remember when I was back in the MML before, and me and Rando was on this conversation, like, for God's sake, Rand, cage the bloody ball up or protect the ball. He's like, nah, I don't like doing that. No, I'm not doing that stuff. And I'm like, fine, that's how you want to play it.
You might have heard the rumours as well, but Rand likes a bit of fouling.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
We'll see what kicks off.
Yeah. But I remember this light cage, and I thought, here we go! You called it! Where's he going with this?
He's going to foul that guard piece.
Has he got data player on that? I don't think he has he? Oh, this is a bit risky.
Go on, lad.
Oh. No, I don't like that at all. And he has.
This is what I mean.
And the referee's like, look, that is really not what you should be doing. You only did the 1 assist. Oh.
Oh, but Ram does
No.
like a good foul.
Yeah,
Do you
but
know what? If he'd
yeah.
have got rid of him there, would have been all saying the other thing.
No, I
So
wouldn't. You know, I wouldn't. He needed an A
we would.
plus. He needed an A plus. That was. I didn't like that at all. And the referee
I
didn't
love
like it
it.
either.
I love a good foul.
Well, yeah, there's a time and a place for a foul.
So the master, he's going to do the blitz here. Bit of mighty blow.
Oh no, it's not. Not the mighty
He's
blow.
not.
I agreed with
He's
you.
going to hit it towards him,
Yeah,
just in
bang.
case he didn't get him down.
I'm a bit of that. Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it, with fouling?
So
Because
look at that. Go with
yeah,
a mighty blow. That would have broke hammer there.
yeah,
He's rolled an 8.
interesting. Why did
Yeah.
I mean Hawku? I know what Hawku's doing is thinking, no, if I don't knock him down with that guy, I'll get another shot, and I do that a lot as well. So I see what he's done, but I'm with you. You know what?
Go with your mighty blow.
Go. His job is to remove players. If he doesn't get it down, tough. But if he does, look what happens. But I understand what he's trying to do. Although, oh god, he's pulling the girl there. Oh, there we go. Nice CC.
Oh, dirty. Are these two going to even try and get away from all this tail and tents and monstrosityness?
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's a shame for Andon because I just thought that foul was. Ugh. I mean, if it had worked, it'd have been all right, I guess. But I think I would have waited to get the witch down or something, and start stamping all over.
Yeah.
At least it was a good
Tent's
piece.
doing
At least it was a good piece. It stood on. Here we go.
Here we go. The big man's in.
Oh, here we
Mighty
go.
blow.
Oh,
Just a stun.
tell you what.
This is what I mean about the first sort of 6 turns, especially
Yeah.
no rand received. It's big.
See,
Get rid of some
I wouldn't have minded. Oh, he's going for the thing. Oh, double pow.
Oh,
Get down.
Double power on the old side steppage. This could be a big removal.
Is he gonna get it? I'd stay put. Stay put. Yes. Oh.
Just a stun. Where's Pylon when you need it?
Well, this is it, isn't it? It is such a scary skill.
The Beast could do a good job here. The Beast, if he could get an hit on here, the Beast is going to tie up that strength 4 guard piece, which he does manage to do, but not the follow.
Oh, but he got a KO. Look at that. He's having a great game. Injured one.
2 hits, 2
removed the other one. But
Now
yeah, he was trying. Well, then again, do you want to base the strength 4 piece? My semi-conscious mind is saying protect the bald Rand. Oh, are we going to see a cage from the Rand? Oh,
yes.
Rand. Oh, Rand, we're getting a cage. Wow.
Treated.
I feel like a proud father now.
Do you know what we've said there? I mean, I touched on this in the playoff show. He's got no guard to protect his ball carrier.
Yeah, but the cage is good.
Yeah, it is, but he's got pieces that can get in on that cage. It's comfortable one day, sir.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It is, but at the same time, and this is what my Cowboys used to do quite well, is people used to dive into the cage, and even if they got a ball, it's like, okay, I'm just going to kill you now. So it's but then again, you could say, well, he's only got one claw, so he might not be too scared of it. But I always thought Hawker's a very cautious coach. He's very by the numbers.
Yeah.
He won't risk it unless he thinks it's worth it. So you've got a lot of structure with Hawker, and 9 times out of 10, that's probably the best way to go. But a savvy coach will try and use that against him. Now he's going to go for the mighty blow and push upwards, just in case.
It doesn't matter what your agility is. If you roll a 1, it's a 1. There we go, getting it done.
That's it.
So he's gone with a mighty blow. Look, armor 8 did it again.
Yep, he's learned from his mistake from last time.
Surely that Rotter's not getting fouled.
Well, elves don't really foul, especially with no
Lovely
bench.
little scattered defense. Nobody marked up.
Yeah, I think Rand has done really well. I didn't like the foul. It has triggered me. No. I must admit, I really hated the foul.
For me, that beast can get 3 elves tied up here now. Rabbit Meal, Razor, and the other one. If he manages to move, he can tie 3 elves up, which would be good.
Here we
go.
Going
with a beat on it.
No. Done. Nice. There we go. And his killer at least has been. No, I would have thought he pushed him onto. Is he going to try and bring the beast through? He must be. That's still a dangerous ploy, though. He would be having 4 of them.
Yeah, he's gonna try and tie 4 of them up with a beast if he moves, which he does. That's brilliant.
So if
nice.
I had a beast, Oh no, where's he
no, he's
going?
gone the other way.
Oh, he's gone. Ah, right, he's stopping the agility piece. I can understand that. I think that's actually a better move because, the other way they'd have been able to hit the beast. This way, it just makes it a bit. But yeah, I mean, it's a shame he doesn't have a bench. But then again, now that the elves, I do believe which one of these teams will have a babe. Surely, yes, Plague Inc. have a babe. So, but yeah, he's been in really good form as Randon Rebel. What I've seen of him, and I'm really happy for the guy. He's doing really, really well.
Yeah.
And that was with Henry as well. So not one of the big powerful teams. And he seems to be in good form, and he's made the playoffs here as well.
Yeah,
so,
not a bad start to this game too.
Yeah, 2 removals. Alright, he does have guard on the beast at least. I mean, beast strength.
Yeah, that's the only guard piece in it. So. Oh, that feeling you get when you find a pack of Maltesers you didn't know you had.
I bought my missus some Maltesers today.
Did you eat them all?
No, she's got them. I got some Wangums.
Nice. Oh, mate, put them in the freezer.
Why?
They go really nice.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're absolutely amazing. I always put Wangles in the freezer and they go hard and they stay cool for ages.
Right, so this basically is typical Hawker or typical sort of elf player trying to make it hard for him to progress. Here comes now. This could be disastrous. This guy gets no, and this is it. You see, Hawker will pick out, and this is why Hawker's so good. He will pick out the play away from the pack and just hit him, and that's what he's done again. Luckily, this time the armor does hold.
Yes.
And this is why, and this is another reason why he's probably going with just 2 rerolls, because he does the minimal stuff. So unless it's dub skulls or something like a fail 2 plus, it's usually all right. And that's
casual double 6 on the old
as you do.
tentacles.
The good thing now, though, is there's a chance of tying up this mighty blow piece now, or the witch. I tell you what, I'd be going. This is why I wouldn't have fouled last time. I would knock that witch down and then stamp on the bitch. That's what I'd have done.
Nicely put, mate. Nicely put.
Thank you. Well, you would, wouldn't you? I would.
Oh.
What is this? Strength 6. And he's done that. He's done that to make, because he doesn't. I think he doesn't really care about the strength 4 piece that much. He prefers the mighty blow piece. So he's like, you know what, strength 4 guy, you take that, and it'll only be 2 die on him. Now I'm going.
Twat this witch.
I would, I would be going. Oh no, it's the Witcher one, not that. I tell you what he wants. Oh no, not there. Oh well.
Randy, what are you doing?
He obviously doesn't like the guard piece, so I can understand that to a certain extent. He's going the other way. Interesting.
Beast's having a good game though.
Beast is making me jealous, considering that I used to have the cowboy, who was basically only claim to fame was he died so many times but regened.
Yeah. Do you know what? We're slagging him off for movement 3, but he's done well.
He's been the best player on the he has been the best player on the pitch. The prehensive tail Lord Disease has done well as well. He's not failed to put anything down yet. He just hasn't removed stuff.
He's getting punched now though.
Yeah. Could be, I don't know. Again, this is Hawker. He have to be a lot of players. I think he'll have a go on the Beast if he can. If he can get something on the Beast. Yeah, and my dog agrees. I think he's going to have a shot at this Beast. He might have a shot of this. He'll have a shot at this other Nagel warrior as well, probably with a Witch Elf. If he puts another one there. Yep, here comes the Witch Elf, and that'll get away from Preemptive Tail. Yep. And I always think with players like Hawker, you sort of know what he's going to do on his turn. He usually does the sensible play. So sometimes that's easy, because you think, oh, what's the sensible play here? And if you can figure out what the sensible play is, you'll know what Hawker's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, Rand's still got his 4 rerolls.
Yeah. Well,
Let's in on halfway.
Yeah, these are 2. I'll be. The only thing I'd be worried about blitzing the Beast with your mighty blow pieces if you get foul appearance. Because you don't want to be stuck on that. Has it got stand firm as well? It hasn't, has it? No. It's got blodge, but he does have tackle. Nope, it's not going to do that. Oh, he's going to go with this guy. Can he remove this piece? No. And mighty blow wouldn't have made it different there.
No, not this time.
Right, is he going to just... Yeah. No, what's he doing? He hasn't blitzed yet, has he? He hasn't blitzed yet. So where's the blitz coming from?
What?
He's not going to have a blitz? Oh, way up.
Is he going for the claw piece? No, he can't be. He's got tentacles.
Ooh,
what?
Well, that's dangerous. That is really dangerous.
3 hits.
Oh, you don't do that with a killer there. The killer's
he wants the killer going for the witch, does he? Like, he's
and
got
look at that.
With it.
He's
he's
gone for the reroll.
Dirty play, unpunished is annoying.
Wow, I bet he was so frustrated with that. I mean, that was...
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. Did
Crazy
he try...
by Arca.
And that's it. I mean, you know, that sort of play you'd hope to get punished, and, you know, that's the first time he's not being punished.
No.
Now, he's got to be careful here. He's lost his reroll.
Yeah, he does.
He's got to be careful now. And the problem is, with that play there, he's left his killer all alone.
He's not even used the blitz there now as well. Is he going to blitz? It's pointless blitzing with the beast, but I suppose if he hits that other guy, he can move up and mark 3 elves up.
This is strange.
Ooh, no, he's gone for the other one.
And that was a risky play as well, because if he went stupid there, there's a chance to crack that cage on the corner. He's put a lot of faith in his beast, and the beast has not let him down yet. But is a big learner, but
not using his blitz there as well. There was a chance of hitting that strength 4 piece quite comfortable. There was a chance of hitting the witch elf.
Now there's two. Foul appearance comes in finally, and the witch does not want to touch that beast.
Cheeky
Look at that ugly guy. Oh.
Still not going down.
This is getting to be a bit interesting all of a sudden.
Pushy, innit? It's like a game of under 6 rugby.
Yeah. Oh, just rugby union. Bit of kick and clap in it. Just push. Not like that. There's a rugby league hit there. That's a rugby league hit. Janice
beat the Leeds scum.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Beat Leeds. Oh, it's good.
Mighty blow kicking in again there, mate. Just to touch on the subject of using mighty blow all the time.
Yep.
No, he wants his card piece free, but he's just going to go for a normal hit, I think. Yeah. Oh, this warrior's taking some stick.
Please stop dying. Good. Well, you know what? He's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's survived 8 dice now.
He is doing a very good job.
Where's the blitz coming?
They both decided that they're not going to do blitzes anymore.
You've got to hit that rotter, right? He could move that elf away.
Here we come. Here comes the agility piece.
See, what I thought he'd have assisted. I thought he'd have just assisted and then hit with that blitzer marked up by with the beast just to get him away from the beast there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he's probably thinking he can just dodge out the way. Nope.
Yeah, but he hasn't.
Not this time.
If he'd have put that player in there, he could have moved him away from the beast.
Yeah, the problem is, though, it would then be... he's going to get a mighty blow punch to the face anyway now, isn't he?
He's marked up that guy as well.
Right, is he... Whoa, where are we going here? Did he mark him up?
He's marking him up again, yeah.
Right, well, Hawker will tell us he's marking him up because he doesn't want that killer going for a kill piece. For one of his good pieces,
He's going to blitz you anyway. He's got another mighty blow piece anyway. Yeah,
but it's not claw, is it?
No.
I'm worried here for Rand because... Oh, no. That's sad.
He's not got tackle though.
Well, yeah, that's why he's keeping this guy busy, the killer, because he does have tackle. And he's thinking, you know what?
He needs tackle on another pesty. He's missing tackle in this game as well. Beast getting it done again.
This Beast is getting it done. Tell you what, this Beast has been the best player on the pitch. But, you know, one of these days he's going to go, duh.
We now have a pesty in scoring range.
I know, isn't that crazy, yeah? Look at this. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it, go for it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. What's he gonna do with this guy? Yep. Oh, why are you going for GFI? Here he goes. He's gonna kill himself in a GFI. No, he's fine. Saying that, he had 3 rerolls, 3 turns, so you know. So Hawker's got a decision here. Does he want to go for the killer, or does he want to scramble back?
It's tough, innit? He could set up a decent screen still.
I think he'll scramble back. I don't see him going, even though the killer's there and he looks tasty. And again, he's putting him there. But I don't know. He does not want that killer going through his best pieces. That's basically what that is. And at the moment, that Dark Elf is doing a sterling job.
Marking the killer up again. What's he doing? He's thinking in. He's having a little... I mean, that Witch Elf's disgusting. Movement 9, man.
Yeah.
No block there.
Well, got wrestle.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good piece. What does he get next, do you reckon? Strip ball?
Strip ball, tackle. Even maybe sure feet if they want to...
He's going for the ball. Now is the time. Here comes Alan Jones.
This is risky.
He said, right, I've had enough. You're in scoring range now, so I'm going to punch you right in the face.
And you know what? Gish says, I don't think so. And the Nagel team says, welcome to
nice play there.
My web.
Nice play by Hawker.
Yep, and hopefully now...
Nothing wrong with going balls deep at all.
Nagel will now try and kill him. And this is why I wouldn't have fouled earlier. Because pieces like that are much better. They're the pieces should have been going after.
Yes. Might do, knowing Randy will foul it anyway if he gets a chance.
Well.
A lot of elves are getting based up now. He's saying, look, you're not going to move
your
cage.
Do you know what? It's risky, but I don't mind this because he's putting the pressure on.
He's saying, he's saying, look, you're not going to move your cage anywhere. Yeah.
Well, I presume he'll hit with the killer first because that seems the most sensible thing to do.
Yeah.
Unless he's thinking,
agreed.
Nope, here we go. Double pow. Now then, can he knock his head off?
It's about time this guy did something. And he's done it.
And a KO. Well, it was coming. I mean, Hawker was probably, he's decided he was quite happy with that trade-off.
Yeah,
And it's only a KO, so he could come back.
Keeps the tail away as well, doesn't it? Not only that, he's a killer, but it keeps the tail and tackle away. So.
Side steps in the right place as well.
Yeah, it is, definitely. One die. He's rushed that and forgot his strength 4.
Yeah.
And he has rushed that and forgot his strength 4 because he's
could quite possibly
he's got a 1 die.
Because that is a risky.
A lot of people have done that there.
Oh, here we go. Can Chick do something?
Gone with a tackle.
No.
Oh.
I ain't going to hit the tackle there. Oh, that's big. That's big. Boom. Now then, can he get rid of this? There is a chance if this Please Stop Down has had a great game so far, gets rid of that AB7 runner.
Yeah.
There's a slight chance of doing something. Where's the beast going? He's going to go this way into the side. Is that the side stepper? Yeah, okay. Oh, again, you see, the thing is, he's thinking, you know what? I can score from where I am. I'll be honest. I think he may be losing the ball in a minute.
We haven't seen many ones or failed dodges yet, have we? Nothing.
This is screaming danger.
It is, mate. It is.
Right, so there's a 2-die block on the 2-headed movement 4 piece, and there's a 3+ dodge and a 2-die if you want it with the guard piece. So you could put the guard piece in there. There's a lot of things you can do. It does mean though he would have no defense at the back. He'd have to drag players in, but tell you what,
he's a little bit closer. He's only got one GFI now to score.
This is where Hawker should be. Yeah.
I mean, Hawker, he could just go defensive here and set up a screen.
No.
No, if he could though, he could. He's got enough players. I know he'd have to do some dodges, but he's got enough players to set up a screen. He ain't getting through then.
I don't think he will, because what he decided last time to go aggressive, and Rand has not got a good defense here. I see 3-4 ways again into this ball carrier, and I'm thinking if I can see that, I would imagine Hawker can see that. He'll need
to
get
one dice without even a dodge. So
so it depends what he wants to do.
It's not easy, and you fail something early on, and it's looking good.
But there's plenty of options here. Maybe that's why he's thinking, crikey, there's a few options I can do here. Which one, he's not gonna. Is he gonna go defensive?
I think he is. I think he's gonna screen up. He's got 2 there now. Take him out. Rand will find it very, very hard to get through an elf screen now. 1 turn left. I think this is a smart move by Yorker.
Well, we're going to find out in a minute.
I don't play elves, but this is what I'd have done.
Well, at the moment, if I'm Rand, I'm thinking, just feel something. Especially if that beast can hold that sidestepper in place, that would be huge. I mean, that would be massive. Ooh. Prehensive tail as well on the other side.
I was just going to say, if he gets this next guy out now as well, this is going to be really hard to score.
Tackle. Oh. It's still not safe. He needs to stop. I want him to stop. Yes, there we go. The tentacle does that. Now he's got a chance.
If this guy dodges out, he's not scoring.
Oh, what was you saying?
He'll re-roll that.
He has to re-roll it.
He's got 2 left, hasn't he? And he's got 1 left. He's thinking about not doing it.
And this is the point, when I said to you about not liking 2 re-rolls? If you had the 3 re-rolls now, this would be enough.
The good situation is in. The good situation is the beast has to get rid of that sidestepper, and he's not got tackle.
Oh, I would have re-rolled that. There's a great chance now for the Nagel.
That beast. Yeah, you should have re-rolled that because you're not going to need it on turn 8. You should have re-rolled that 100%. But
he's thinking, what?
Rand's either scoring
you know why he's done that though, don't you? It's because he's thinking, if I don't score, if Rand scores, then I've got a good chance of the 1-time, and here comes the blitz. On the blitz, the
That beast has been amazing.
Beast has been amazing. The problem is, he's blocked it. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can still do it. But
2J5. He needs to get that witch.
Get the witch out the way. Oh yes, there's a 1.
He's also got a mighty blow hit on the witch. Just
use the Pestigo at the back. Gonorrhea. Just blitz the witch out the way, and you basically pray.
Do it. Blitz him with Sick Jagger, mighty blow, Chaos Warrior. You don't even have to do the GFI.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have to do the GFI anyway, but yeah, I like that better. Yeah. Get rid of this guy. Push to the right. That's it. To the right.
2J5.
There you go. Yeah. Not a very smart defense.
No.
And the thing was, Rand would give him 3 options to get it done. And he didn't. Here we go. And that is a well-deserved TD.
Good score.
And
well done, mate.
That's why Hawker was saving the reroll, because thinking, you know what? If he does get the power on the on the sidestepper, Hawker is a very good 1-turner, so he wants that reroll. So I get it, but he went aggressive. Was it turn 6, and then went total passive on turn 7, when I thought there's so many chances to get that ball loose. But hey, this is he went with the way you did. I would have gone another way. But again, you say I don't know. I mean,
patient play.
It was good play from Rand. His beast was good.
He had it was sort of an easy choice to make, wasn't it? And getting the power was huge. But I like the way he put the other player in first as well to stop him pushing him onto the ball, stop the sidestep getting onto the ball, which was big.
Yeah. It was good play. Both teams are playing very well. Hey, clown. But I mean, this is playoff. This is playoff football. And to me, when you've got 3 chances to get in there, and you decide to do what was an alright screen, but it wasn't a great screen.
With this setup, if you're not bothering going deep and blocking the runoff, you might as well move all these players up one to assist with these punches on the front line and stop a blitz coming in from
the problem you've got for this 110 now is there's all this disturbing presence.
He's thinking of doing now.
There's all this disturbing presence, isn't there? And then you've got big strength 6, big beast on the front line as well. So
that's a better move now for me, putting them two up like that.
It's not going to be easy to 110 this. Hawker is brilliant at 110.
That's great now. That's good. But strange things have happened. He might get an extra turn, and if he does,
he could do.
These lot are in trouble.
Yeah. But again, he's got his 3 pestigos at the back, so they're there. But I suppose in a way you can't worry about the 110er. It's out of his control. No. He's just got to do the things he can control.
I'm going back to that reroll. If he'd have rerolled that, and more likely he'd have passed it, Rand wasn't scoring there.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He wasn't dodging through 3 or 4 tackle zones and 2 GFIs. That needed to be re-rolled.
Yeah.
But it was a nice one too.
It was a good TD. It was really well worked by Rand.
Obviously, helped him out massively with that dodge failing, but I would have definitely re-rolled that.
Yeah, I would have done. Because if you'd put him there, it'd have been a lot harder. But Hawker is very good 110er, so he knows he's very confident. If he has that re-roll, it's good. The problem is, when you play against Nagel, you're going to have a lot of minuses, because there's 5 disturbing presences on there. Now, you might have an agility 5 piece, but...
Looking at the dice as well, he would have passed the dodge next, because it was a 5, so...
Yeah.
He would have passed it.
I would have so gone for the jugular.
Yeah,
there were so many options to get in and hit the ball carrier, and he decided not to. I must admit, I was surprised.
That dodge passed me, and Rand wasn't scoring. So.
Well, he might have done. He wasn't. He could have knocked, because he knocked the sidestep down with the beast. He could have at least clipped one of them, and then it was something like a 3+ dodge and a 2+2+. So he's got a reroll. So it's not that much worse, Whereas if the ball was on the floor and it's surrounded by Dark Elves, so the Dark Elves get the ball and even toss it down the pitch, he ain't scoring.
I can't see a 1-turner happening here.
I believe Hawker will find a way. And what he'll do, his strength 4 guy will hit that rotter and push him in. And then obviously they'll sidestep with the Witch Elf. So, Hawker knows what he's doing. I'm just saying it's going to be hard for him to get this done. If he goes with Witch Elf as well, that's only agility 4, not agility 5. Quick snap, that helps.
Massive.
Oh, does it?
Massively helps. Where's the ball going?
The problem is, though, where's the
ball?
Ball's going on that guy.
Oh.
The master at the moment.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Do you up for a double bounce and a touchback? That's what you want.
The problem he's got
this
is
way and get the touchback.
The Witch Elf.
So should he have moved his Witch Elf forward?
No, because it would have blocked. It would have blocked the strength 4, because the strength 4 guy's got to come this way and hit that rotter. But now he can. Yeah. Now he can do it without blitzing, so he's got another blitz.
Yeah, and save the blitz. Yeah, 100%. He does need to move another guy forwards though.
Disturbing presence here. He comes in -3. Good luck trying to catch that. Lucky that it goes that way, because if that had gone the way where the beast was, he was in a world of pain.
That's what I mean. I'd like to have seen Hawker stick another player in there. Maybe
well, there you go. There's your reroll button, and there you go. And that's it. That's the risk you take. Bang! Have a bit of that anyway. And again, it's these far margins. You go with your gut, what you're happy with. But I think he should have re-rolled it. Easy to say that in hindsight, but to be fair, I did say it beforehand.
Yeah, I agreed. He should have done it. He went for the defence play. He didn't need his re-roll this turn. He should have just done it.
Yeah, he should have probably. Again, you can see why he did it, but if you're going to go defence like he did what you said to do, then he should back his stuff.
Mighty blow. There it goes.
Gets him down. Now this would be a huge removal if you can get him down. Oh, he's broken out, mate. Oh, it's just a stun.
Massive spinning kick to the head.
He's done all right as the master, hasn't he? He's had a good game as well. The Might Blow piece. Yeah, he's injured one. and he's doing quite well.
Yeah. The Beast definitely star of the first half of that.
Yeah, by far. Amazing performance on the Beast. There's another standard one coming in there. Good half, random mad, very well played, sir. I like the play from Hawker on turn 6, but then he was unlucky with them 2-1 dars because most of the things would have got the ball loose. But I'll be honest with you, and I'm saying this a bit more brutal because I know Hawker will come back and watch this. Usually I'd sugarcoat it a bit, but I think he was the wrong call turn 7. You want to win a playoff, you got to risk it for a biscuit. And there's 3 players you had on. You didn't go for anything. You went for a very soft defense. What to me wasn't that much of a problem because the Pesco's speed helped him out. And he had a reroll, and it'd be interesting. I mean, obviously Hawk will get back to me and tell me after he's watched the game back if he agrees or not. But but this is good for Rand. I mean, Rand will be really, really happy with this. But the plus point for Hawker is being in this situation before many tournaments, and he'll be like, okay, you've scored. I'm going to grind this down to a 1-1, and I'll see you in overtime. That's what his plan will be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, get that killer away from the side, for the love of God. See, to me, I'd probably push that Nagel piece up, and I'd probably push that, if you're going to keep your thing there. Yeah, he's decided, you know what, I'm going to... the beast is like, hey, man, what you doing? You don't hide him back there. Bang him up one. Dear me. Yeah, that's good.
He needs to bang him up another one, though, because he can't get involved without a GFI now.
Well, he's going to play very defensively. Again, playoffs. Funny things can happen in playoffs. More people will go safe than risk it.
Comfortably, well, they could grind out a 2-1 win comfortably here, really.
Again, if Hawker can stall it, then we're looking at the coin toss, and removals this half as well will be key. It'll also be interesting what Hawker does with that prehensive tail guy, because obviously he did feed him a blodge piece all of the first half, what actually worked.
Yeah, which is luckily he's got him back as well. So
yeah, so like a perfect defense would be perfect for him now. An extra reroll would be good for him as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, perfect D. Smash the beast in there.
Yep. Here goes the kick. Quick snap. Ooh, another quick snap. So the Dark Elves are really getting done. I mean, he might even disengage. Well, will he disengage? Probably will disengage, to be fair.
Snap. Move him in. Twat some rotters. No, not bothered. Nope. Strange.
Well, he's got guard, hasn't he? He's got guard, so he can get 2 die.
Yeah.
Now, if he can get some removals here, that would help. Might blow a piece. Oh, how many times do you see that though when you review teams? You kill it.
With your mighty blow first.
Well, no, I don't, because usually that's the one that usually fails. But how many times your killer fails and the ones with no killing stuff always get it down, and you're like, for God's sake, why couldn't that be my killer?
Killers love a good block dice or buff pushes, don't they?
Yeah. Now this will probably power now.
Smashes, yeah, there is.
Oh, but look, it doesn't matter because he clobbers him anyway.
I wish I could get my leg that high.
Yeah, I think my missus can get a leg that high.
Jesus wept.
Yeah, she has to be laid down to do it, but...
Yeah, you'd have to have hold of it.
I don't know.
Who's picking this up then?
I don't know.
Was the witch pointing at? She pointed at some off the pitch. She spotted something. Ugh, just another push. But Noel's in contact now. Standard. You're always going to struggle against a full elf team as well, aren't you? You need to remove them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Dark Elves aren't as quick as, like, the Wood Elves, obviously, and like, the High Elves with the catchers and stuff, and the Pro Elves, but they're still a troublesome team. And this is why positioning is always good. But like I say, if you can get a few removals, that makes it a lot easier. That's a big play, that, for Hawker, because if that was a roll of a 1, he may have had to blow a reroll there. But again, the beast is so far back, he probably wouldn't be able to capitalise anyway.
Now he's just farming a bit of there.
Well, he's just going to give it to the dump off guy, so if they do get, he can dump it off to probably the agility far piece.
Yeah.
I think that agility far piece will be quite close to that dump off dude.
Runners one away from touchdown away from level up as well. So.
Oh well, it might just throw it back to him, depending how badly he wants that farm in XP.
No, needs a touchdown away.
Oh, touchdown. Okay, fair enough. So he's now thinking. I mean, if he's going to stall, he might as well just keep his runner back there.
Yeah, he's counting. He's counting how far people can make in it.
Well, freaking hell. Nobody can. The Nagel, not Superman.
No.
Although Gishna goes, he's pretty tasty moving, ain't it? But again, you see, I mean, we it happens in many leagues, and I've seen it, and when people say, "Oh yeah, well this guy's going to win it," and it's never that easy. I mean, a lot of people are expecting Hawker to win this, and at the moment, you want to be on Rand's. You would want to be in Rand's team, wouldn't you? If you was one of these coaches, you'd want to be Rand because you got the 1-0, the pressure's on, your team's doing well.
Rand can't afford the stall here. He needs to put pressure on. He needs to put a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, you say that, but at the same time,
he needs as many tens as he can to get to 2-1. He needs to press Hawker into scoring.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah. The other thing though as well is there is a flip side to that, because if Hawker's trying to make this score on the last 10 and things go wrong, the Nagel will throw out. It's as simple as that, Killer's doing his stuff again.
This is going to be a removal. I can smell it. Oh, he's failed. You weak.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Dr. Death. Dr. Death had this face of reputation. And he did the same. He probably hit them, but never broke them. Where good old Mad Frankie Fraser, he would just kill them.
Yeah, Joey Bob, he's a man as well.
Yep. It was sad to see Sleepers in Seattle retire. Good servant for Serious Jest, wasn't he? Obviously, the Cowboys haven't forgot about NTB killing Shawn Michaels of that Necro team. I'll just get that out there while we're here.
A little bit of pressure on. We'll see what happens.
Interesting what he does with his beast, because his beast could quite ease. Well, it's a J5. Oh god, you don't know. No, he's going to stay put. Interesting. He's going to say, you know what? I'll wait to see what you do. He's bringing his warriors up there and saying, your move.
He's going to have a go at him.
It's going to be interesting to see how Hawker plays this. It really is, because I would genuinely think he's going to stall this. But I want to know how he's going to stall it, how he's going to go about stalling this.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy.
He's obviously going to push that block Nagel piece out of the way, you'd think. Strength 4 piece doing his job.
Piece,
Just another
stone.
Really
follow it, yeah, he's followed it. That's good. Gets 2 dice on the rotter and 2 dice on that other guy now. He's going to have to... I think he'll probably blitz Jagger out of the way and then get another hit.
No, I think he's got... Oh, he has.
Jagger.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, he's re-rolled it!
He's miscounted there.
No, I don't... Oh, wow. Is this pressure? Is this pressure getting into him?
Yeah, he thought he had the 2 dice there.
Why?
He's miscounted that massively.
How does he have the 2 die? He's quite clearly blocked here.
He's misclicked.
You think so? He's not misclicked. He's waiting for that.
Not misclicked.
I thought
as
soon as he went for that blitz, I thought he was going to blitz Lord Decay.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
He
could have blitzed Lord Decay and then he'd have got 2 dice on this other Jagger.
I don't see why he...
I think he's rushed it, mate. It's playoffs, so I think he's rushed that, and
I think what it. I think, well, that's a nice removal. Nice. Well, it could be removal still, but nice. Get down. Yeah, I think because every time I see Hawkeye plays very polished. That seemed unusual. I mean, what was he trying to gain from that?
Another reroll on that.
Well, that's it, you see. When you have 2 rerolls, these things happen. Now you've got 1, and you might be going to overtime. So unless it's an absolute, it has to do it, you'll have to let things go. And the thing is, as well, fan favourite at the moment is with Plague Inc. as well. This, to me, is big, big trouble for the Dark Elves. But if anyone can get them there, it'll be Hawker.
Yeah. Something I'd like to have seen. I'd like to have seen him get these guys over here a little bit earlier because he's rolling dice. But
I think for Denergal now, they've just got to keep the composure. Just happy where you are. Put the pressure on. Let him try and make him a mistake, or try and make him use that last reroll.
Yeah, get this killer involved as well. I'll get him back in the game. He's...
Slap the killer. The problem is his chicken pox. God, I think he must be an old guy now. I'm sure he was around when my Cowboys were playing.
Yeah, he was around a long time.
Yeah, so I love the old dudes. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, is that a GFI? I think it might have been. Yeah, it was.
Town, bro.
Have a bit of this. And he says, "Yeah, whatever, mate." What a GFIs again.
Good bit of pressure.
Yeah. I like it.
He had to do it. Got to force the hand. Being very unlucky with removals, I think, there's Hawker. Really, he's a lot of mighty blow hits. He's timed his mighty blow hits well.
Well, this is the thing. You can, even with kill teams to a certain extent, you've got to have a plan B. Because believe it or not, it doesn't always work. And when it doesn't, the better bash teams will still be able to position well and make it hard for your opponent, and that's what he's doing at the moment. He's doing really, really well. I mean, obviously, if this was against Wood Elves, you'd be slightly you wouldn't be slightly more to the left for the neg. You'd be a bit further to the central. Because it's Dark Elves and they're slow, you can sort of
not as
push
quick,
a bit further to the left.
Like we say, Orca's down to 1 reroll, which could be big. Double skulls changes everything, doesn't it?
Well, this is it. I mean, this isn't a Hawk thing. This is with anyone. One of my pet hates having 2 rerolls. I just feel so uncomfortable with just 2. I really do.
Yeah. Unless you've got that. I mean, I know we said it's a risk, but unless you've got that leader.
Yeah, if you've got the leader, then at least you potentially got 3 rerolls a half, haven't you? But having 2, especially in the playoffs, and he had 240k as well. Then again, he's after that witch elf, so he's going to save his cash.
See, I don't understand that move. He's not getting 3 dice there without having to 2 dice without having to commit another player.
It's funny though. It's funny how mentally, Blood Bowl is, because Random Man's he must have been a really happy player at the moment. Like I said, in Rebel, he's doing brilliantly. Everything's going right for him there, and this is the first time I've seen him for a long time in the MML, and it just looks so much more polished. What he's doing, so much better, so much more positioning well, so much control, And at the moment, he's very happy. He must be very happy with things. I suppose, like you said, all he wants now is his kill. Come on, killer, just remove me another player or 2. Let me have the numbers. Meanwhile, I suppose the Dark Elves like, come on, give me the numbers, because if the Dark Elves get numbers, this becomes a whole different ball game. I'd be surprised. Yeah. Well, he's going to be obviously dodging that, yeah. This is going to be one of those games now where it's going to be battle of the wills. Who's going to blink first? I don't really think Rand has to do anything, really. Says, you know what? Look at that cheeky thingy. I'm 1-0 up. Don't really care. I'm just to stay here and wait. He does not really care about that strength 4 piece, does he? He's like, hey man, just come and hit me. I don't really care.
Is he saying at the same time, come and commit some players, leave me some gaps down that side?
He doesn't really need to. He just needs to put his what they call him. Gonorrhea just needs to just clip onto the strength 4 guard piece and it just hits him with a killer. No block or nothing.
Killers are the poor game. He needs to redeem
But
himself
the
now.
thing is, as well, this killer could push him onto the beast as well. So, see what he does.
First things first, I'll be getting plays
Rand,
up.
are you
Though.
going to do what I said? Oh,
He's
Rand.
getting excited.
No,
he's
Rand!
Not Rand, what are you doing?
Put him to the
Think
beast!
a little bit. He's not even got players up as well first there. Get players up, man.
It's adrenaline. It's adrenaline killing shit. And the problem is now he's put the killer there. The guard will get up, and that'll give him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Killers. Oh.
Get the players up first. Do your non-rolly stuff.
Right, the beast. Is he going to play ball second half? Because I think he will not. I don't think I would use the beast here, but I've got a feeling 3 dice may blow. I've got to do it.
Well over it. He's getting a power and all. Is this?
Oh, there you go.
First time.
Yeah.
First time.
And that now leaves a nice gap in the middle, what needs to be closed with other pieces now. And this could be Hawker's chance. Dear me.
He's got a warrior there, and he's got another warrior next to it. He's all right.
You think he's all right? We'll see. Is this the chance for Hawker to go down the side? I think it is.
So I like
here we go.
play. Yeah, I like that. I like his defense.
What? Right.
I think you've still got to stick down this left-hand side.
Oh, he's going to smash this left side now. Boom. Down you go, Sunshine. Right, here we go. This is the play. Right now.
Blow this rotter.
Yeah, this rotter's going down. Down, 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 down. Although, again, he's going to go for the witch. Here comes the surf, baby! No, it's not! And you can't re-roll it because you've only got 1 re-roll left. And that is terrible, because if that had gone, then he could have got himself much deeper down.
Well, I said it first turn of the game. I'll say it now. Go with your mighty blow. Because if you did one with your mighty blow, then you'd.
Yeah, but he's going for the surf. He was going for the surf.
Ah, sod that, mate. Risky.
It is risky, and again. But that was key, because if that was surf, then he would have been in scoring range, I think. But because it didn't, and he only had the 1 re-roll, he could not re-roll it. So you had to take it. Oh. And now that gives.
I think with 2 re-rolls, I don't think he'd have re-rolled it.
Oh, I don't know. He might have done, you know. Because it was such. Well, I don't know. It was significant.
That was a good dodge, that. Because if you hadn't dodged that, he was getting a blitz on the ball, possibly.
Ball carry does have dump off, but there's disturbing presence in play as well, so that's the other thing. Yeah. Preemptive tail says no! And that is that. Good old preemptive tail. Gotta love it. Looks cool on Nego Warrior as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So
I tell you what would have been really funny there, you know. I tell you what would have been really funny there is if he'd have actually injured the player, because he could injure him with claw.
Yeah.
Tail does it. Oh, here comes the blitz. Yeah, he's going to go tackle. Double skulls, that's re-rolled.
Alright, it's only the first time we've had it there.
Yeah. Can't complain on that.
That's what it is. No, it is what it is.
Now, this is a time you'll want to be fouling that witch. But you've got to keep... The thing is, though, you've got to keep your... You know, your position land.
Forward and one and getting
I would be... This is this time you use the beast now, because it's stupid. You might as well throw a... Might as well throw a block.
Even if you get a push, you're pushing it onto one of these other warriors to have a little crack at you.
Well... You've got to be careful of 2 on the right. Yeah, you've got to be careful of them 2. He could switch it a bit. Right, the beast now then. Can the beast do something here? Problem is if he fouls, he's only going to get 1 assist. I would have been tempted to push another one.
Yeah, it's hard to. He pushes one in and he's committing a lot, isn't he? But...
Well, yeah, but I think there we go, because the preemptive tackle's on the other side. So, but use your beast before you foul. Oh, no! No! The beast is still stupid. He had rolled a
6+.
Well, I'll tell you what. Roll your beast
now.
Roll your beast. Come on, Rand. The beast. That's it.
Thank you.
Well, that's infuriating, and I can imagine Hawker ripping his hair. Going, oh, for God's sake, send him off. But the good point for him though is that the witch didn't get hurt. So.
No, not even a stun.
Yeah, you got things like that. The beast should have been done first, and that was a safer play as well. The beast, but
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
you know, but it is playoffs. It is pressure. Both
Mhm.
teams know win here. Oh,
Are we going to see Hawker just running it to the right hand side now?
yeah, there is that. But again, he hasn't got the speed, and they're both prone. I think the key player there after he used the beast, what went stupid that turn. He was desperate to get that rotter off the pitch, and if he had, almost setting you to seeing these Dark Elves flood this left hand side of the Nurgle, probably would have been in scoring position. That was such a huge play, but like we've said before,
I'd like to have gone with a mighty blow. I really would in the block.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but he wants him off the pitch, and the best way to get him off the pitch is by surfing. But unfortunately, the dice said no. But I know what Hawker was doing. He was a good player. Unfortunately, the dice
I do. Yeah, completely understand.
Because that would have busted side open, and he could have been round about here where my cursor is, where he could have set up, and then he would have been scoring range. But unlucky, just the way it is, and he's going to blitz, and that is going to be a pout.
Did he blitz or did he use jump up? Yeah, he did. He didn't use jump up.
He did blitz because this is again he's looking to try and get this dump off play through. But again, he's got to be careful because there's some killers about.
Yeah, I mean the witch is in range of his killer now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is he going to go? Is he going for the play right now? He is. That is a nod to the great defense of Rand for him to make him go now. Here we go. Oh, he's gone for the GFI. He gets it. A 6 would have got it. The throw's good. Is the catch good? It is. Wow. And just like that, we have a 1-1 game. If I'm Rand, I would take that as a compliment.
I don't think that's bad for Rand, yeah. No? I don't think that's bad for Rand either because he's got more turns. Rand's got a really, really good sort of chance here now to win this game.
I think that was a top of a top of the hat to say, look, your defense was good. I'm gonna have to score because I can't leave it too late. Maybe he's looking as well as that. Hey, you know what? 4 turns he could score, but Nurgle out the fast, and it also with 3 turns gives him a chance. Maybe I don't know, defense splits or something to get the ball as well. He does have the tools to basically score 2 times in. I think it's a nice balanced game now.
What time's your timer on, by the way, now? Is Rand just started setting up?
156, 155.
Yeah, brilliant.
155, yeah.
I pressed pause accidentally, it's just caught up. So.
This is
Awesome.
good play, ballsy play, and the good thing for Hawker is he didn't use his reroll as well.
I was surprised they went for that, really, but...
Well, I don't. Well, I was in a way, but in a way... an extra reroll for the Nurgle.
Looking good for the Nags. 4 turns. Flood this right hand side. There's a power, that'll help. Probably a removal. Not had many. Mighty Blow not doing its thing.
No, the armor's held well for.
Another power. Lerner's going down this time. I think I'd have liked to have seen the blitz, the beast freed up there and being able to move forward a little, but it is what it is.
He's going to go for the same play as before. Here we go.
Really hates this guard piece.
He really needs to do something to Blood Disease.
Finally gonna. Yeah, he's had a poor game. And there it is. Just a stun there.
A stun's better than nothing, especially this late in the game.
The big guy now.
Oh.
Get it done. I'd have pushed then and followed and matched them other 2 up. What's that all about? What's that all about?
Don't know.
I'd have pushed him onto my killer, moved my killer away, and then I'd have matched all 3 of them up with tentacles.
And the thing is as well,
Don't get that.
It'd have made him a lot more safe because now he's probably here we go. He's now going to put a Nurgle across.
Please explain that move to me.
Well, I don't know. It's pressure, and people play it different to us. But I think I would have done what you would have done. To be fair,
if you're happy if you Rand.
The thing is, it's easy for us to just sit here and just
Gotta
chill
pick this up though. This is a
talk.
huge pickup. Huge pickup. This.
Yeah.
I mean, I've obviously touched on it before. Everyone plays different. I do not play elves, so I can't comment on any of
No,
Hawker's plays.
the thing
We
is,
say it as we see it.
yeah, we say it as we see it. It's nothing personal. We say it as we see it. But what I'm saying is, it's easy for us to just chill out here. You know, I'm eating some wangums at the moment, just chilling out. Got my coke in my hand, no problem. I can just chill. But for these two guys,
Got you what in your hand?
my coke.
Oh, coke. That's
What do you
all right.
think? You
Jesus.
disgusting. But you know, it is what it is. You know, but as we've always done when we're on together, we just call it as we see it. You know, it's as simple as that. And we know Hawk will want us to call it.
He's played it well. That's literally the only thing I'd have maybe done different. I'd have pushed him and followed it to mark 3 people up.
I think they both played really, really well. I really do. You know.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Witch Elf getting it done. Moving back.
He's gonna screen
Little
off now.
cheeky level up for that Witch Elf as well with that touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Now we'll see some sort of screen, and if the screen goes bad, then we'll see the J5 guy coming in.
Hmm.
Oh, away from Prehension Patel.
Tent says no.
The thing is, though, this beast has got to be on his best behaviour, because if he starts playing stupid, then he's sort of...
What I'd be doing here?
Go on.
Getting up this right hand side, and I'd be blitzing that Witch Elf again with your killer. Is what I'd be doing.
Yeah, but he's protected by the sidestepper.
He is, it's a GFI.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be doing GFRs this.
Yeah, your beast's free now.
Mm-hmm. Where's the beast going to go, though? That's the thing.
Needing to move up here.
Don't do the same as you said. GFI. GFI, who cares?
I like it, Rand. That's what I'd have done. I like it.
Boom!
Excellent. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll get shifted up that side, mate. Get into scoring position, lad.
You can, oh, hey, on the beast decided, hey, man, am I on Bernie's team? If I am, I ain't moving. And this is why I don't like the big guys, because he's done really well, that guy. And you're like, right, okay, this is great. I've done the JFI. I've got the edge. Come on, beast, solidify. And he's like, you know what, I'm just to stay here.
Yeah, I'm just sit here and pant like a slug. What point do you blitz this cage open?
Well, casual one die.
Cheeky one die.
Not yet. I'm going for the killer because you've left him open.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to screen that side off.
2 turns left for Rand to score.
I don't know, Andy. He's rolled quite a few, hasn't he? But yeah. My apologies if you heard me chomping there. I just couldn't wait for some wangums.
Put them in the freezer.
No, not them ones. You told me after I'd gone live.
Game
I will do it. Right, now then. Where's the mighty blow piece? There he is. Right. Is he? Oh, where's that? Oh, yeah, he's got a block.
Yeah,
right.
Fine.
I love this from him. It's like, you know what? You wanted to come after my witch and suckered yourself out and left your killer on a pedestal. Guess what? I'm going to knock him off right now and kill the bloody thing. Watch this.
Rand
Boom.
loves losing Warriors.
He does. Is he going to lose another one? No. Try to build it up, guys. Try to build it up. But I like the way Hawker thinks. I like the way Hawker thinks, because what happened there is, his Witch Elf was there. You and him was like, yeah, we're going to go for that. It was a GFI. Now, I know it's only 1 in 6 pound times C GFI, but, and it failed. And if it had failed, it would have been a reroll. And even if it did get the Witch Elf down, guess what? That guy now is on a little island by himself, and then Hawker can slap it and then put a screen off. I love the way Hawker thought about that. And, yeah, he suckered him in. But unfortunately, for the Dark Elves, the AV9 held.
Yeah.
It's been a really good
nice
game.
Defense setup.
Yeah. Oh, here, have that in your face. It's been really well played by both these two coaches. This has been.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for Rand to score. He's gonna have to do some sort of a crazy ass side cage type thing.
This is the best pro game I've seen since I've
Lord
come
Disease has to
back.
get up and do a proper good job on this Rabbitel.
Oh, guess what? The beast has gone stupid.
Hmm.
And this is what the beast can do. Killer's gonna kill.
That's what he's done.
No, he's not. He'll
Reroll
re-roll this because it's Rand. Rand loves it.
that. Yeah.
He wants to break it, and he knows it's a
He
fence.
needed to reroll it, mate. He needs to get into scoring position, and he's not in
Yeah.
it. So,
Problem he's got now. Oh, I'm saying that Hulk's only got 110. He hasn't got a scoring threat, so it's a free play, innit?
that's a good stun, though. Do you know why? Because he can now put that bit. Oh, I'd have gone further. I'd have been putting my ball carrier next to that stun guy, next to the sideline.
Yeah, but the thing is, no, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, it's good, but you've only got 110. If he'd have been two further forwards, that Nagel Warrior could have been further
Yeah,
up.
but
so
wouldn't it have been a GFR though, and he's just bent his reroll?
No, it wouldn't have been a GFI. No.
I'll have to go back and watch it. But I think he's happy. The problem he's got now is we're going to see a proper screen here.
Yeah. Yeah, he really is going to... With that beast not moving, he's really going to struggle.
And the thing is, I can't see... oh, that's big. I can't see Hawkeye really risking this, because he can't score. He'll just... But we'll see. Any bad dice here and he's in trouble. There's definitely going to be a screen up here.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a play on the ball if he wants it, but it's a massive risk.
There's no point there.
To me, this has got to be. This has got to be a screen.
Yeah, easy.
Like 10-7, he should have gone for the kill. This is definitely a screen city. And if he can still score with the screen up, then well, he just wasn't your day.
He only needs. I mean, do you know what? He only needs one more player in that. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Not scoring now.
I mean, it's nice that he's got the movement, but he isn't agility 4. He hasn't got 2 heads, so he's only agility 3. It's gonna do a lot to get through this. I mean, what is it? He's move. Oh, here we go. Now then, he's only got the one reroll. He's only got the one reroll. He's not liking this.
He's not rerolling that. He's not rerolling that. The screen's done.
Right, let me have a look. Let's have a look. What we can do today, Bob? Oh, well, we can kill this thing first off. Let's get rid of this Dark Elf. Yum 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 yum. I don't know what he's gonna do. I think the def. Yeah, he had to take that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely though. Now then, can Lord Disease actually do something?
Can he actually do something with his life? He's
gonna hit something. He's done nothing. People gone about how killer these might blown claws, but he hasn't done that with this yet. Boink. And a stun means nothing. Oh, this is gonna be interesting what he can do here. What's he? See, the thing was, oh yeah, he couldn't do that one. Oh no, he's gonna have to just go straight.
Dodge, so he could try and just smash Razor. Smash Razor out the way. Yeah. Smash Razor out the way and you got 3 dodges, 2 G5s.
He needs some really good dice though, but he can do it.
But he's got dodge as well and he's got a reroll.
Yeah. If he wants to use the reroll. Here we go then.
What's he got here?
Can this be the moment Plague Inc. get themselves
Rand, so he needs
into
1, 2, 3 dodges, 2 rerolls.
Watch him get through and fail the GFI.
3 dodges, 2 rerolls.
Do you bend the reroll here?
Dodge.
Do you bend the reroll regardless?
Yeah, you do, yeah. Sod it. You do. Because do you know what? If Hawker receives, he's probably going to score. If Rand receives, he might need 1 reroll. Yeah, you burn it here. You burn it. Go on.
Oh,
he's failed the next one. Go on, dodge. Go on, Rand.
And there we go! The Plague Inc. have done it!
Lad.
Wow! How about that? That's how you do it, Kishna goes.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal score.
Wow. What a play.
Yeah, dodge you might as well, man.
You got to risk it for a biscuit. And he's just dumped it.
Exactly.
Wow. That was...
really even. Awesome, Rand. Well done, buddy. Big shock. Well, I don't know. We said it was going to be a close game, didn't we?
I said he'd probably go to overtime. But I like I said, at the moment, like I said, I've seen Rand play on Rebel, and obviously this first time I've seen him play for a long time in the MML, and I'm really, really impressed. Hawker's a very good coach. He did everything right that second half. He felt he had to score pretty early, but that was because of the defense of Rand. Rand's defense was just fantastic. And then that gave Rand a chance. At the end, he needed some luck, but, you know, he got it. And he had, like I said, he had dodge, he had he had the built-in reroll, he had another reroll, and he got it done. It's as simple as that, isn't it? Shall we see if we can get them on? Do you think they'll come on, or?
You can do, mate. I've got a split in a sec anyway, but...
See if... Yeah, let's see if they come in. See if I can get them on. They might do. This is where there's Hawkers, so I'll invite Hawker. He might not come on, but we'll see. It's random ad. I should have random ad on here somewhere. There he is. Let's see if any of these two want to come on. But yeah, it was a brilliant game. I really enjoyed that game. I really did enjoy that game. Same. Both played very well.
Even dice as well, mate.
Yeah,
really even dice. Nobody likes a shit dice game. It was an even dice game. They both had the odd fail here and there. Killer didn't do much.
Hey. Hashtag 4 horsemen. And here comes the Welsh dragon. Now then, guys.
Hey, now then, Hawker.
Well, who do we start with, Bears? Bears, you take it away, mate. You ask the question.
Oh, mate, what a great game. That was a great game.
Yeah, it was frustrating a lot, I think, for both of us, and it turned out to be more frustrating for Hawker in the end. So
yeah, it was about both coaches played well. The dice was even, which is what we like to see.
Yeah,
what's funny is my ball carrier just leveled up, and I went back and forth between 2 heads and sure hands, and 2 heads would have made that last play a lot easier.
Yeah.
But it still worked out. So
yeah, I mean, I loved it. I must admit, I really enjoyed the game. I thought you both played well. There's talking points. What was interesting, and I mean, Hawker. Obviously, you would probably go back and watch this, but 10-7. I thought you was going to go for the juggling, go for the ball, because there's a few chances you had of taking the ball off. Bears agreed with what you did and did the sort of like the defense. But obviously, you know, that failed.
I would have re-rolled that failed dodge. I'd 100% re-rolled that.
Well, I worked on the thinking, go to the turn 7, I could get the Witch Elf 1 dice hit if I got the 2 dice push. That's all I needed the push on that beast. And that would have then led into 2 dice with a blitzer at the top corner. Right. But I figured there was a lot to go on with that. Whereas I try and set up a stall, set up a defense. If I stop him, thumbs up, great. If I don't, I've got the 1 turn, save the reroll for that, which didn't happen.
No.
Going for the reroll on the ball, I was thinking about, I've got my stall set out. He's going to need some crazy dice to score. I think it was 3 lots of 4+, a 3+, 2 go for it. Is that worth spending a reroll? Because if he's going to get it, he's going to get it. It's game over. If not, it goes into overtime. If it goes into overtime, we'd already spoken about this. If the coin toss lands with Rand, then it's likely he's going to win because stopping his drive is hard work.
We said the same as this. Yeah.
If it comes to me, I need the reroll to make sure I can get that score early. So, yeah, maybe it was a gamble. But like I said at the beginning of the game, this season was about getting a team ready for next season. Because it's the first season in the pros. I have got a Witch Elf lined. I did carry up bloat. We were speaking about that at the beginning of the game. So it is about next season now.
Yeah, I must stress, with the attack we're on about was the first half, not the second half. It was 10-7 of the first half we was discussing. Second half, we would have done exactly what you would have done, screened it all off and say, look, Rand, if you get the dice, there's nothing I can do. I made it as difficult as I can. Obviously, Rand was going to go for it because he would. And that was fine. We just thought the first half, or I personally, I mean, if you look back at it, you'll see what I'm getting at. But I saw 3 ways you could get at the ball, and in the end, you went for like some sort of a screen. What wasn't great.
You know, he said that though on that turn 7 we were talking. He was like, this. He could make the risky plays that could have led into some bad mojo, you know, and he took the safe play, and it just it didn't work out.
And we did. Me and Bearzo did say at the beginning, and I said Hawker's very structured. He will not play a risky play unless he believes that's the only shot he's got. So it didn't surprise me that he went for the standard screen. And this is it.
It's not just that. I went into the game, as I said, with the mindset of the pros. It's great to be there. It's great to be a part of it. But I'm not going to put my team on the line when I'm planning for next season.
Yeah,
if
what's the fair
was
point?
The final, from the one guy you kept offering to that killer.
if I didn't contain him, he was choosing who he kills, you know?
100%, yeah. We were just laughing at him. He was taking it like a man.
Yeah, he was like,
well. He was like, this is a dangerous game. I'm playing with this guy that I keep putting on the killer, and it worked out for him. You know, the killer didn't do anything after that first turn. So
yeah, and again, the beast
was amazing, by the way, Rand.
Well, the beast was it was brilliant first half, and second half he just didn't do much, did he?
Much of anything.
But that's what a beast can do, isn't it?
Tied himself out first half, didn't he?
Well, that's it. That was it, wasn't it? But I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was a really good game between two good coaches, and I really enjoyed it. It was a shit. The other thing is, I mean, obviously Randall disagreed, but I would have loved it to go to overtime because we was enjoying ourselves and was like, yay, overtime, and then that bloody.
See,
you know,
my last 2 playoff games have gone into Actually, my last 3 have all gone to overtime. One of them went to kicks, and that's been within the last 3 weeks. You know, I'm really tired of overtime, so I was really happy that this one didn't go to overtime.
And the game drags into 2 hours.
We talked on there about obviously Rebel, you know, obviously the PC League and I did say at the moment, you know, obviously Rand's doing really well in there. One of our PS4 boys going to obviously the PC League, and he's beating these good players. And obviously, when you're winning, it's a great mentality, and you're obviously very confident. And like I said, in this game, I thought he was brilliant. I just loved. It was almost everything he did was brilliant, and you know. And then Hawker was doing just as good, and it was just a really good game to announce because it was just a really high quality game. Unfortunately, we have to have a loser, but you know, if this is the sort of quality we're going to get in the playoffs, then you know, there's going to be a lot of people spoiled by it.
What did you guys think?
I told everybody who the loser was going to be before the game started. I've been saying it all week. The Hawker was losing. I guaranteed my win, and none of y'all believe me. But I backed it up. I just had to say
that. How quiet would you have been if it had been otherwise?
But you know what though, if the game had ended the other way and it had still been as close as it was, like it wasn't a one-sided massacre. It wasn't a one-sided dicing. It was a great game, you know.
So that's what we said. Like the first thing we said, how good the dice was so even, and that's what you need in a game. You don't want it decided by crap dice.
Yeah. And I think that's why we enjoyed it. I think that's why we enjoyed it because it was a nice, fair sort of game. Hi, Spiky, by the way. Hawker, was you going to ask us a question?
Yeah, it was your thoughts on my early score because we was talking obviously through the game. And discussing our reasonings behind why we was doing things, which is always interesting and good.
It surprised me.
Yeah, it surprised us in a way, but I said. That is a big thumbs up to Rand because Rand's saying, "I've got you in my pocket. You can either score or you could struggle." And I thought the way I read it was Hawker's like, "Look, I'm really struggling to get any foothold here." I think the big play in that half was when the Witch Elf let you down.
Yeah.
That was it. If that Witch Elf had got that piece off the pitch, this game would have been completely different. It was such a huge play, but you only had the one reroll left, so you couldn't reroll it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done anyway. Don't reroll those. But for me, it was. I believed I could have stalled out for the 8 turns. I was making the advance when I got the movement. His players were not scattered, but they were where they had to be to stop me doing things, which is as scattered as I need them.
Yeah, and I think he did well to split his team up. I think that was really good play.
Well, I said to him, if I score now, I believe I've got more chance of turning you over than winning if you win the coin toss. Because if you want to win it in normal time, you risk giving me opportunities by pushing. And if you don't and you want to go for the coin toss, you're saying there's 50% chance you're getting the ball. And that's not pleasant. So it's making him make choices.
Well, saying that though, Hawker, by coming by that sort of thought, shouldn't you have not had a scoring threat? So then you know there's a bit more doubt, or did you feel you just couldn't have you just didn't have the numbers to have a scoring threat?
If he had a scoring threat, I probably don't try that crazy dodge on the sideline to score. I probably don't even try to score. I just hold on to the ball and just be like, let's go to overtime. But he didn't have a scoring threat, so I was not worried about
the situation I was in as well, I'll have to look back on it. To get a scoring threat and still defend was just
it was going to be difficult. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I just think that's why I asked, because I thought, a lot of the times these sort of players don't really get played if there's danger going the other end. But I will say, obviously, Random Man did have the last 10, so obviously at the end, of course, he's going to try it, because hey, if he fails, who cares? It's a shot to try and get it done. He had the built-in re-roll, and obviously had a re-roll as well, and. Hawker, you couldn't really do anything else. You set your stall up. That's the best you could do, and if he could roll the dice he needed, then good, well done to him, But I just thought it was a really good game. Like I said, there's a few interesting pieces. If you go back, you'll be able to either agree or disagree. But I just thought it was a quality game, to be fair. I enjoyed it. Definitely. I really did.
Well, I was looking for sidestep on that flank, so then I had to bring him in field. In an ideal world, I got 3 tacklers, there's 1 on each line. Yeah. But it wasn't an ideal world. It was what it was. And another day he falls over, and we go into overtime.
Yeah, and he could even injure himself as well, on the field. So that's it, isn't it? This is the thing about Blood Bowl. It could probably try that 5 times and probably only work once or twice, but it doesn't matter. It worked when it needed to.
Yeah, it wasn't a pretty set of dodges. That's for sure.
And with him being agility 3 as well, you more times than not that fails, but you've got to try it, and sometimes it pays off. And I suppose when you're in such good form like he is, as Rand just keeps winning, when you have that wonderful, that disease of just winning all the time.
Right now.
Yeah, these things happen, and the thing is, it just builds confidence because you feel good. You think, you know what, I'm going to have a go at that because hey, I'm just keep winning, and that. But if obviously Rand had been having a bad run, you guarantee that would have failed. But it's funny how when you have momentum, these sort of things pay off, and
I do want to point out that the last time the 4 Horsemen had been being talked about, so this was like season 7 or season 8.
Season 9 it was. Season 9 I think it was last time.
No, we started talking about season 8.
Yeah.
But so the last time that happened, I did a 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus to score and win a game. Back then too, so I mean, it's just the Horseman thing. The Horseman talking is what's getting the play against the confidence to roll these.
I can live with that. I can live with that. The 4 Horsemen are back, and already they're trampling people under the hooves. That's a big win, though. That is a big win. Hawk will be back for his revenge, I'm sure.
So I guess I have Furion's Lizards next, right? Is that
you do? You have the Reptile heavyweights. Yeah, you'll be playing in Weir.
That's a big good game. You're missing some guard for that.
But hey, he's there. Some people said he wasn't going to get past the Dark Angel.
No, it's going to be a belting game. That really good game.
I have guard. What are you missing, guard? No, I have my niggled guard Rotter back.
His Rotter's back.
Oh yeah, he's back in here. Yeah.
I don't know how long he'll last, but he's back. And obviously he's got his beast as well. What's got? It'll be a good game. It'll be a good game.
The last time I played the Reptile Heavyweights is their first game in the CL. This was probably 4 or 5 seasons ago, and I was 2,000 TV to his 1,400 TV. So now it's flipping around, and he's got the upper hand. So should be fun.
The other good thing as well for Plague Inc. is obviously Bezo said you've got no money to bring players in, but if you keep winning, then you're going to keep making cash.
No, I'm not transferring anybody in anymore. I think Plague Inc.'s going to either retire as is, or they're going to continue playing and just bring in rookies because the ball carrier, the movement 8 guy, he's a rookie, fresh off the bottom last season, beginning of last season, and look where he's at now.
Right. So breed your own. They use it better.
I'm gonna try to make my own. Mostly because the naming. Like I transferred in Sick Jagger, and he doesn't fit the naming profile. And it bugs me. So
yeah, and that's fine. I mean, a lot of people like the name convention, and I'm sure at least by winning, you'll be able to bring somebody else in anyway, regardless of who you pick or buy. But it was a good game. Like I said, unlucky Hawker is a bad way to go out, but he played well, and obviously Rand at the moment just can't lose. He just keeps winning. It's a filthy habit. I wish I had it.
Well, this is it. I mean, go on.
I don't know. I'm in the final 8 in the Rebel one, and I'm in the final 4 in the MML. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I gotta lose eventually, right? I had a bad feeling about both my matchups today, and it turned out to be pretty okay both ways. So
yeah, so you just gotta keep going, and you know. But hey.
Well, like I was saying, for me, I've got my transfer cash ready.
Yep.
I've got a fit team. What better way to start next season?
Well, that's it. I mean, you basically played.
Couple of lap dances.
Yeah, he played similar to how I played in the challenge final against Don Eagle, where I was so worried about losing players going to the pros. I just was very passive. Was like, you know what, I don't want this. You know, I'm not going to risk my players. You know, like you was saying, look, you know what, I might be able to get the ball, but if it makes me lose a player, I really don't care, because it's all about building. And that's the good thing about private leagues, is you build and build and build until your team's ready, and then you strike. And like I said, I have no doubts the Cardelf Devils next season will be back in the playoffs, and who knows, maybe next season they'll win it. You know?
We will see.
We will. Right, that's us done, I think, unless anybody else has got anything to say. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I loved it.
What we do need is somebody to authorise this game, because Rand can't press the right button and say, yes, I'm happy with it.
He's too excited. He's won the game, man. He's too excited.
I accidentally pressed circle instead of X. I don't know.
Oh well, I'm sure you can get one of the admins to do it. I'm sure, but yeah, well done again to Rand. Unlucky Hawkeye. I'm sure you'll be back next season, and that's us done. So the Reptile Heavyweights will play Plague Inc. in a Thugfest, and we're still waiting to see if the Flamers, is it 3-4-time champion, will beat the Misfits, who making their playoff debut. What a game to play in against.
Wow.
And then we've got
they're in form right now, though. They had a great season, and they're looking really good. I think the Misfits are going to be one of the favorites, I think, this season.
Put them rats to bed.
It'll be a good game. Like I said, it'll be a good game. And obviously then we've got Teddy Thompson, Devon West. Teddy Thompson's just a magician against good old Rez, and then pesky Wood Elves, even though there's not many of them left.
Like 4 Wood Elves. There's 4 left.
4 Wood Elves.
4 elves in a tree.
I'll tell you what.
5 elves in a tree. My bad. 5 elves.
When you look at the draw,
he's only got 4. Sorry.
Yeah, he's got 4 ones missing in it.
When you look at the draw, I think myself, Rand, and Gerd all finished with a final record the same.
Right.
And Beers. The 4 of us all had 4-1, 4-2-1 or whatever ended up being.
But I know which side of the draw is weighted and which side's not. I'm not saying that Gerd's winning because of favoritism, but look at the draw.
He's got a harder time. He's got a harder time against the Misfits than he would have against any other team in this.
So I really fancy Gerdley to basically beat the Misfits. But if I'm Gerdley, I do not want Stop Rolling Ones to get through. I'll be wanting Teddy to get through, because if Stop Rolling Ones get through, they could beat Gerd, because Stop Rolling Ones, they'll quite happily play a shootout with Gerdley's rats, not a problem. So I think if I'm Gerdley, obviously you try and beat the Misfits, who are a very good team, and hope you don't lose any good players, and then pray that Rez doesn't get through, because I think Rez is the only person now who can stop the Flamers, unless Rand's going to be boring. Rand might be boring, keep winning. He might keep winning. I don't know.
I'm winning the whole thing, so no one stop. You should be talking about who's going to stop me, okay?
Well, yeah, but you know, my tips are cast. I mean, I tipped the Devils to win and lost. You know, I have a track record.
And you've tipped against my Camry like twice now.
Yeah, and you've won twice. So if I tip your Camry next game, I guarantee you are going out. Simple as that.
You can't tip me, man.
Exactly.
You have to tip that beautiful Dark Elf team. I mean, like, anybody in their right mind would take the Dark Elves.
Exactly. So now you're learning. If I'd have tipped you to beat the Devils, you'd have failed that dodge and you'd have won. So, you know, that's it. You don't want me tipping your teams. Yeah, there you go. You see, you don't want me tipping you. Crikey, people pay me not to tip their team. But yeah, great game, guys. It really is good. Trippers has said Gerd killed 6 in a regular season. Okay, 6. That's not bad. That's pretty good, isn't it? I bet that Gutter Runner killed most of them. That's a nasty. Someone needs to kill that Gutter Runner. Have you seen that Gutter Runner? It's what? He's a mighty blow claw, and has he got piling on as well?
Yeah,
I think he's got piling on.
That is pure filth. That is
I
pure filth.
played that. It wasn't nice.
Yeah, it's horrible. I played it last season. It's a nightmare.
And then he's got backup piling on Claw Killer as well, hasn't he? Just in case that one fails.
Right, I've got a split, boys.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We've done anyway, aren't we? But thanks, obviously Hawker, and thanks for Rand coming into the booth. Thanks for Bearzo for keeping me company and obviously streaming this game. Thanks for everybody, obviously keeping us company on the chat.
Thanks for my mum for giving birth to me.
Yeah, there you go. And we'll see you next time. Take care, guys. And
Take care.
Go Cowboys and go for Horsemen. See you later. Bye-bye.